So episode 7 is here, Dragon Sworn, and it's just as crappy as the other ones. My little lieutenant's here with me. He watched a little bit of it, a little bit.
I fell asleep.
He fell asleep. No, not even joking. He fell asleep. But yeah, so he's here. He's gonna maybe jump in a little bit here and there, but I have to say I think I'm actually beyond anger now with this show because I did more laughing and making fun of scenes than getting mad at stuff. So I think the stages of grief are like I don't even think I'm in the stages of grief. I think I'm just in disbelief because we kept having to rewind stuff to hear what was said because we were just laughing. And I have to say one thing for sure. I think we need some more crying.
Huh?
What do you guys think? Every scene, I think, there was crying. I think we have enough crying to fill the Pacific Ocean in this show. There's just tears. Every scene is tears and tears and tears. It's filled with just more crying than I can handle. It's one of those. I'd say something, but I don't want anybody to get offended. So I guess this episode. How do I say it?
It already looks like crap.
What words do I want to put into my? It was not good, and it wasn't even like, I'm not. And I'm sure you can hear I don't have the rage behind my voice right now because it's just like like I said, I'm sort of beyond that. It's like the beginning scene with the Aiel and Tam being on Dragon Mount. You know what? I'm pretty much fine with that stuff. I think that's the stuff that should have been added to this show was scenes like that weren't in the book. Some little tidbits here and there showing these things happening. I think the choreography of the fight scene was garbage. So that sucks. Some of it was okay, but the hand-to-hand stuff was just not very well choreographed in my opinion. But in essence, showing what happened on Dragon Mount, having Rand born on the slopes of Dragon Mount and Tam being there, fine, whatever. If that's how you want to do it, I'm okay with that stuff because that's not shown in the books. It's when you get into the character stuff that should be there that they've replaced it with this utter garbage that I start getting annoyed. It's like. We go right into Matt being a piece of shit because Matt's a piece of shit in this. The ways the ways in this were, I guess, okay. I guess it's I was thinking more of like the rebels. The way the rebels do the I forget what it's even called, but the pathways they use in the portal system in the Rebels show. Just excuse me, I haven't watched much of Rebels, but I've seen it. That's sort of what I pictured the ways as, but I guess this was fine. I thought it was sort of weird that Moraine was leading the way. At least when they got to the stone, it was ask for Loyal to decipher it to find the way. The thing I didn't understand is where the hell were they going if they weren't going to Faldara? Maybe I missed that because I was laughing at some of the crying and stuff that was happening because everybody's crying and stuff on the road to wherever the hell they were going. But he went to read the waypost, the stone for directions, and he's having to decipher it, and then all of a sudden. One single Trolloc attacked them? Is that one? Why was it one? Like, what?
Don't they travel as packs?
Yes. Why was there one? Like, did the Trolloc get lost and was just there? Why was there one Trolloc in the ways? And then, then of course, you got the twist at the end of the episode, whatever, but oh God, help me, Lord, help me, Lord Dragon, help me,
Lord God help me.
Lord God Dragon, help me. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, Faldara's closer, let's run there. And then they're out of the ways already. It's like, it was just the weirdest thing for me. It was just like, where were they going if not Faldara? Did I miss it? Maybe I missed it. I'll have to rewatch it. This is, again, just right fresh after I just watched it. I went and had a nice big piece of lasagna just to refresh my palate. There you go. From this bile that I watched. So they get out, they go to Faldara. I don't remember Lord Agomar having an Aes Sedai. Or, I guess she's not an Aes Sedai. She has her ring without an Aja stone. Woohoo. I mean, whatever. You know, and then we go to more crying. Everybody's crying. We got the setup for the Perrin... Rand Egwene love triangle, apparently. Whatever the frick that's gonna be. I mean, what a frickin' circus that is. Then you have what? We have the vegan wolf brother, apparently, who doesn't want to eat meat because it looks like Perrin is going to be following the way of the leaf. Whoop-de-doo, I'm so excited. Oh my god, Perrin has been utterly destroyed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you don't. Save yourself.
How?
Don't watch any more of this show.
I think I'm already ruined from it.
You're ruined from the show? You've barely watched any of it. My son is ruined from the show and he hasn't watched any of it.
Sucks. From what I watched.
Yeah, I know. So Perrin is just completely obliterated. Of course, he's seeing in the dark, but guess what? His eyes aren't yellow for some reason. So Hulk smash, yellow eyes confirmed. So that's a stupid change. I'll say it right out. Stupid change. Just turn his eyes yellow for gosh sake. And then of course you got they of course they messed up the Mosh and Shin. Of course, we all knew that they were gonna mess up Mosh and Shin. Because this show should be over right now. Because they're all dead. Mosh and Shin caught up to them. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead. It's over. Roll credits. Maybe it's a blessing. Maybe Mosh and Shin should have ate them all. That would have been awesome. We could have saved us of this. I can't. I'm rooting for the Dark One. I can't believe it. I want the Dark One to win.
Who's the Dark One?
The Dark One's the bad guy. I want the Dark One to win.
Yay!
Yay! Go Dark One. So, yeah, and then of course we have Nynaeve can now summon her atomic healer bubble whenever she wants. Because she's awesome. And she can just healer bubble whenever she wants.
What? Isn't that like the healing shock thing or something?
She just heals the big bubble of healing that she just figured out how to do on demand now. So
yeah, she didn't it happen from her just like saying screaming no and then it randomly happened?
Yes, exactly.
That's shit.
Watch your mouth, but yes. Oh my gosh, my poor son has been corrupted.
I'll reconfigure this. That was crap.
Crap is better than the other word. But, so, let's see, what else do we have? So we have, Lan and Nynaeve, of course, are already doing the hibbity-dibbity. So, we're definitely into young adult, TV show here. Because now you have Lan and Nynaeve are already getting it on, and then you have to have, Rand and Egwene, in bed together who post-coitus. We get that, and then Perrin, I guess, is just taking cold showers, thinking of Egwene. We get.
What's wrong with the show?
Then of course, we have to have the fight over Egwene. I don't even know what they're offended about. He said that she's the only one that loved him, which, maybe Rand forgot about Tam. I don't know. Obviously, he did. Whatever. But I don't even understand what he said that was so offensive that got Perrin so pissed off at him. Other than we just needed them to be mad and fighting over Egwene.
Maybe for no reason.
So that's all whatever. It's just all complete and utter horse crap. Let's just call it for what it is. Min, I hate her. I didn't like Min at all. I think she's too old. I don't I didn't. I don't know. I didn't connect with Min at all. The fact that everybody knows what she can do sucks, because that was one of the best things about Min, was not many people knew what she could do. There were few, but not many. And I think it's a shame that it's just known that she can do what she can do. She's and she's just in a bar being a waitress, I guess. And then, I don't know. I didn't. And then the white sparkle thing, just like that one set me off, because that. We gotta include the girls. Got to be included in everything. The boys can't have. But hey, well, Matt's not there, so he's not included, I guess. Are they making Matt a villain? Like, is that what they're doing? Like, I don't know. Poor Matt has just been completely cut out of the show. Maybe the actor at this point said, "This show's crap. I'm out of here." And just maybe that's why they had to get a new actor. At that point, the dude's like, "I'm not going through that Waygate. You can F off. This show ain't for me. This is not what I thought I was getting into. I'm out of here." Boop. And they just had to cut. They had to cut Matt out of the show because he's like, "I ain't being a part of this crap anymore."
Isn't Matt supposed to be the main character or something?
No, Rand is the main character.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But I understand your confusion. No, we don't know who the main character is in this, because, they don't want to embrace it. Half the episode, Egwene is acting like she's better than everybody else, because, of course, they want us to think she's better than anybody else. Nynaeve is basically insufferable the whole episode, for the most part. Lan is not, I guess the part with him with the other Malkier people are okay. I think Lan just has too much emotion at this point in the show. I mean, he's he's supposed to be pretty. He's supposed to be the unbreakable stoic one. And then the fact that he is so easily taken and just goes ahead and just sleeps with her. This is a guy that is married to his fight against the shadow, ever gripped with his need for revenge and to fight for his lost Malkier, to the point where he, in the books, won't let anybody get close to him, because it's not fair to a woman, because he's married to a fight that is eventually going to take his life. Nope. I'm just, I need to get some. Lan's got to get some. Get some, Lan. You gotta. Nope. You just, so Lan's a piece of crap in this too, because he just takes, I'm all good. Even though I'm dedicated to fighting the shadow, I just, I just got to plant that seed, right? Oh boy. I do have to say, I did enjoy that Rand can't shoot a bow worth of crap. Do you hear the sarcasm?
Yes.
Yeah, so Rand's been shooting a bow all his life, and he can't shoot a bow about 20 feet. And then, he goes to sleep. He has that power sex with Egwene and gets the juices flowing, and then all of a sudden he can hit the target, right? Is that what we're supposed to believe? No. I don't know what that whole thing is supposed to be. We have the flashback. We've completely wasted the scene that should have been in the first frickin' episode. They didn't even do a good job of portraying Rand's trudge through the forest with Tam. It was just sort of a write-off. I think it was... I wanted to see it, but at this point it's too late. And I don't think it was done very well. So, good job. And then you show, all it was, yeah, we didn't see him channeling through the door. Now we can see it because Rand's thinking about it. It's like, I hate that crap. I hate that crap so bad. If that's what it is, you should have seen the channeling as he did it. Not just all of a sudden he's thinking about it and now you can see the weaves. I hate that the weaves just do whatever they want. There's no skill involved in making any patterns to create a channeling. If you want to channel wind, you don't have to do any weaves. You just push your hands out and, there you go. I don't like the channeling sucks. I don't know what's with the Moraine arch back channeling that she keeps doing. I hate it. I think it's stupid. She looks stupid doing it. What else? The more and more I'm thinking about it, the more and more stuff that's just ridiculous is coming up. Egwene and her mole and her resting bitch face. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired. I hate Egwene. I freaking hate this character. She's terrible. She's arrogant. She cries all the time, and she's got her arms crossed, and I'm better than you. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. And then I found it hilarious that it was Ma Shin, of all things, that tells Rand that he's the dragon. He's like, "Oh, fuck! Well, thank you, evil wind, evil cloud, for telling me I'm the dragon, so I can figure that out. I didn't realize any of this stuff was happening. I didn't get channeling sickness or anything like that after, I channeled through that door. That would have been interesting. Or because, you're supposed to get sick after you channel for the first time. Supposed to be a sign. That's why we're all, supposed to be paying attention to Matt, because Matt was getting sick, but Rand never got sick. I guess we forgot about all that. And then at this point, you remember, wait, Loyal came with them. Where the hell did he go? They just forgot about Loyal. Where'd he go? Loyal's gone. Where Loyal? Yeah, he's dead. Loyal's dead.
I bet he died.
Ma Shin got Loyal. He never made it through.
I bet he died from that one thing that popped up in the past.
The Black Wind?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was... No, I think it was the sand of Fal Dara. It was too hot. He melted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he melted from sand.
Oh, man. He probably ran away. He's like, I don't want to be with these people. I don't like them. Get me out of here. I'm out of here. I don't understand the thinking here. Why is anybody under the impression that taking the dragon to the Dark One's prison, which in this happens to be the Eye of the World, which is stupid? I'm wondering if Moraine is just, again, stupid in this, and the Dark One's prison isn't really the Eye of the World, and she doesn't realize it. Maybe. I don't know. Moraine's pretty stupid in this show. But what makes Moraine think that taking Rand, or the dragon in this case, to the Eye of the World, whichever dragon, because, look, if you think Rand's the only dragon, then you haven't been paying attention to this show. I highly doubt that's what's going to happen. I highly doubt it. Rand's gonna go, and it's not gonna work, and then Egwene's gonna show up, and everything's gonna work, or something to that effect. Or it could, I don't know, I don't know, but I highly we got the twist coming next episode that it's not just Rand. I can almost bet on it. I'll bet another $20 theoretical dollars that it's not just gonna be Rand, because they're all gonna run after him, because that's what they're going to do. But somebody explain to me why Moraine thinks that taking a dragon, Rand, Egwene, Perrin, Loyal, Lan, Lord Agomar, whoever the dragon is, what makes her think that just taking him to the prison will defeat the Dark One? He just has to step on a stone and go, I'm the dragon, and the Dark One's defeated? The 100 Companions couldn't defeat him, but an untrained dragon is just going to go there and just be like, whoop, you're dead. I'm the dragon. You die now. It's like, what is the thinking? Like, I don't understand why anybody thinks this is a good sound plan to take somebody that... it doesn't make any sense. the whole Rand Min thing in the inn, I didn't buy it for a minute. I didn't feel them connecting at all. You know, you got the little rainbows, 3 women thing. I don't know if she's making fun of them because I doubt they're really gonna do this in this show. We'll see, but the fact that he just kept asking her questions and she kept seeing things, I think that's dumb. I think that's not how her power works, and I think it's just a misuse of Min's powers. And I didn't feel any connection between the two of them at all. The actress that's playing Min, she may be a fine actress in other things. I did not buy her in this role at all. I don't know what's with all the chest tattoos for the women in this show, but it didn't feel like Min at all to me, not one bit. And then you get to the end and you get to the blight. I guess that's the blight. It's not what I picked. I mean, there's green stuff in the blight. Why? Like, why is there any green in any of this? And I'm to believe they just walked through Tarwin's Gap. Like, they just walked through There's no guards at Tarwin's Gap. There's nothing defending Tarwin's Gap. They just walked through. No questioning, nothing. They just, it was late at night when we went through. Everybody was asleep. We just walked through the gap. Okay. I don't know. I think it would have been a lot better if Rand just went by himself. Since we're off the book, obviously, by miles and leagues to where this isn't even the Wheel of Time anymore. I think it would have made more sense for Rand to just leave by himself once he realized that he's the dragon, because he doesn't trust Moraine. Like, they've hammered that point really home really hard in this, between all his whining and crying, and saying how much I love Egwene, that he doesn't trust Moraine. So when he discovers he's the dragon, or finally mans up, I mean, like, that's the other thing. Like, did Mosh and Shin tell him, or was it a dream that he frickin' figured it out? Because why all of a sudden does he wake up is like, if it was Mosh and Shin, then why all of a sudden does he go, okay, well now I know I'm the dragon hours later after leaving the ways, now it makes sense. I'm the dragon. I had to have a dream about it. It whispering in my head didn't make me realize it. Like, does that make any sense to anybody else? No. No, it doesn't. But a lot of things don't make sense. Oh, and I don't want to forget. I couldn't stop laughing. Like, who knew that Lan could teleport? Like, I didn't know that Lan could teleport because, like, he's in the room with his Malkier brethren, and Nynaeve is creep spying on him, right? There's only one door into that room and one door out, and she's standing there looking at them. Then all of a sudden, she turns around and there's Lan, and it's like, how the fuck did he get there? It's impossible. Like, do you understand? There's a door there, and then all of a sudden he's behind her. Door, she's in front of it. He gets behind her. Did she like have a stroke? And did she did she have a mini stroke and like black out and then turn around and was like, oh hey, there's Lan. I mean, how did he do that? But Nynaeve had a mini stroke, so Lan could get behind her. Like, how stupid! Like, this whole this all just this is now a young adult TV show. It's all cries and love triangles and relationships and our feelings and bullshit. We'll just say it. It's all bullshit. I'm sure I've missed something. I'm sure I missed a lot, but like I said, this was less a rage and more. I mean, I'm still upset, obviously, but and a lot of this stuff is just like, this was like, I would call this another filler episode. This was all just filler. Like, how many filler episodes of stuff that aren't in the book? Well, none of it's been from the book, so this is all. I can stop asking about stuff not from the book because obviously they know better than Robert Jordan. They're gonna write their own story that steals the Wheel of Time characters' names. But I'm going off track here.
They basically they kind of just stole the name Wheel of Time and the characters, and they just made a whole new show.
Yep, that's it.
They didn't really take the story from the books. They just made a new show with the whole thing.
Yep, that's it. You're absolutely correct. So it's just, at this point, it's so bad. It's so bad. So like I said, I'm pretty sure I missed some stuff. It's just hard to take this seriously. It's just written bad. The show's not good. This was, more filler. More, crying and talking in hallways about our feelings. And just not driving any plot points that matter at all. And now we're rushing into I guess that's the Blight, whatever that's. If you didn't tell me that was the Blight, I wouldn't believe you. So we're rushing into the Blight with green stuff in it, and yeah, there we go. Moraine ditches Lan again. I mean, she masks her bond quite often in this show. I don't know. It's just, it's whatever. So we'll see. I have a feeling that the rage will come back with episode 8, because episode 8 is going to be a disaster. This episode was bad in its own right. I think it was so bad it was funny for me. There was nothing that was overly just tipped me over the edge to make me angry. The Perrin is just destroyed. Perrin is now a Way of the Leaf vegetarian wolf brother. I mean, just listen to that. I'm a wolf that doesn't eat meat. I only like the leafy greens, and I'm peaceful. I won't bite you. I'm not gonna bite you. I'm a nice wolf. Will you pet me under my ears? I'm a peaceful wolf that likes veggies. It's just so bad. And of course, and he's in love with Egwene. So, Egwene, Rand, love triangle incoming. But yeah, I may make another roundabout one. There's an article I saw on this abomination of a show that I may make a video about, because it was just another one that was just laughable. But so you may have that coming. Let me know what you guys think of episode 7. Eventually I'm going to rank these episodes, I think. I don't know where I put this. I will put this in the forgettable category. I didn't even mention Pat and Fane. The funny thing is, real quick, I know I'm finishing up here, but I was watching with my eldest son, and I'm like, he's like, who's that dude? And I'm like, that's a problem. And he's like, well, who is it? I'm like, that's Pat and Fane. He's like, who's Pat and Fane? Right? Exactly. That's a problem. That's a really big problem. Besides the point of how did he get around Matt in the Waygate to get into the Waygate? How did he get into the Waygate? How did he get out of the Waygate? How did Masha and Shin not kill him? These are all pretty important questions. And we're going into the last episode, and we have no info on this rendition of Pat and Fane. Who knows? Who knows what he's going to be in this show? I have no idea. Because he's definitely not the Pat and Fane from the books. Not even close. I mean, he doesn't even is he gonna have the dagger? Who effing knows? I'm very curious if the dagger is even going to be in the show anymore. Is it? I'm pretty sure the Horn of Valyria isn't going to be in the show, because guess who's not there to pick it up? Or well, I guess he doesn't pick it up, but you get what I'm saying. I would highly doubt the Horn of Valyria is going to be in the show. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. But would it surprise you? It doesn't surprise me. So we'll see what else they can wreck. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like, share, subscribe. go join the White Cloaks Reddit site for some actual discussion about this show that'll let you say whatever you want, whether it's good, bad, or sideways. And I am going to be on the Renaissance Nerds podcast on Wednesday, next Wednesday coming up. And then hopefully I'll be invited to his roundtable for his Wheel of Time autopsy, because it could go 8 hours. There's a lot to dissect. This show is just, and if you get several people on the same wavelength talking about it, there are more and more problems start springing up from this show. So that's going to be fun. Check those guys out. Give them a subscribe if you haven't already. And I look forward to talking to you all then. Until next time, all hail the Lord Dragon.
Thank you for watching.
We'll see you guys next time.